Ending a sentence with a preposition is something up with which I will not put. We are stripped bare by the curse of plenty. A lie gets halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to get its pants on. No crime is so great as daring to excel. I always seem to get inspiration and renewed vitality by contact with this great novel land of yours which sticks up out of the Atlantic. Difficulties mastered or opportunities won. I am certainly not one of those who need to be prodded. In fact, if anything, I am the prod. There is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. We are masters of the unsaid words, but slaves of those we let slip out. Let our advance worrying become advanced thinking and planning. Nothing in life is so exhilarating as to be shot at without result. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. In wartime, truth is so precious that she should always be attended by a bodyguard of lies. Everyone has his day, and some days last longer than others. The empires of the future are the empires of the mind. In the course of my life I have often had to eat my words, and I must confess that I have always found it a wholesome diet. If you have 10,000 regulations you destroy all respect for the law. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak, it's also what it takes to sit down and listen. The greatest lesson in life is to know that even fools are right sometimes. The power of man has grown in every sphere, except over himself. I may be drunk, miss, but in the morning I will be sober and you will still be ugly. Every man should ask himself each day whether he is not too readily accepting negative solutions. If we open a quarrel between the past and the present, we shall find we have lost the future. Christmas is a season not only of rejoicing but of reflection. History will be kind to me for I intend to write it. All I can say is that I have taken more out of alcohol than alcohol has taken out of me. When the eagles are silent, the parrots begin to jabber. Personally, I'm always ready to learn, although I do not always like being taught. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. All the greatest things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. We shall show mercy, but we shall not ask for it. It is wonderful what great strides can be made when there is a resolute purpose behind them. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing ever happened. Healthy citizens are the greatest asset any country can have. It's not enough that we do our best, sometimes we have to do what's required. What is adequacy? Adequacy is no standard at all. The best argument against democracy is a 5-minute conversation with the average voter. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. I like pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals. It is a fine thing to be honest, but it is also very important to be right. There is only one duty, only one safe course, and that is to try to be right and not to fear to do or say what you believe to be right. If you're going through hell, keep going. In finance, everything that is agreeable is unsound and everything that is sound is disagreeable. The farther backward you can look, the farther forward you are likely to see. You have enemies? Good. It means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. There are a terrible lot of lies going about the world, and the worst of it is that half of them are true. It is a good thing for an uneducated man to read books of quotations. The English never draw a line without blurring it. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. I am prepared to meet my Maker. Whether my Maker is prepared for the ordeal of meeting me is another matter. The problems of victory are more agreeable than those of defeat, but they are no less difficult. We shall draw from the heart of suffering itself the means of inspiration and survival. Success is never found. Failure is never fatal. Courage is the only thing. We must beware of needless innovations, especially when guided by logic. Curse ruthless time. Curse our mortality. How cruelly short is the allotted span for all we must cram into it. If one has to submit, it is wasteful not to do so with the best grace possible. No one can guarantee success in war, but only deserve it. War is mainly a catalogue of blunders. In war, as in life, it is often necessary, when some cherished scheme has failed, to take up the best alternative open, and if so, it is folly not to work for it with all your might. The English know how to make the best of things. Their so-called muddling through is simply skill at dealing with the inevitable. Say what you have to say, and the first time you come to a sentence with a grammatical ending, sit down. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. An appeaser is one who feeds a crocodile, hoping it will eat him last. Without a measureless and perpetual uncertainty, the drama of human life would be destroyed. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat. It is a mistake to try to look too far ahead. The chain of destiny can only be grasped one link at a time. We shape our dwellings, and afterwards our dwellings shape us. It is no use saying, "We are doing our best." You have got to succeed in doing what is necessary. It has been said that democracy is the worst form of government except all those other forms that have been tried from time to time. The whole history of the world is summed up in the fact that, when nations are strong, they are not always just, and when they wish to be just, they are no longer strong.